Hello YouTube, this is going to be a video of step 1 in my process for my annual here. My AME, before he starts on the annual, and owner this annual with me, wants me to get the ELT out for battery check, battery replacement, because in the logbooks it says it was due as 2018, and an AME signed it. It's a 2-year battery, and the AME signed it for 2019 and 2020. They signed the annual with the battery being due, and yeah, the battery was changed in 2016. It's a 2-year certified battery. It could last longer, but it's certified for only 2 years, so it needs to be replaced. And then also my AME over here in Quebec City, I'm his new customer, so he wants me to check out all the avionics before I come in for the annual. So basically, just my Bendix King C-150M radio will have to come out, and we're going to do a functional test on it to make sure everything's working properly before he starts working on my plane, because he doesn't want any issues in the future. And it costs about $2,500 for a used one over here in Canada. So, and luckily I don't have many avionics to pull out, a whole stack here. But yeah, we'll see. I might even install a transponder this annual. But for now, yeah, I'm taking out my radio. I'm going to see how easy that is. It's been in there for a good 18 years without being pulled out. So see how easy it comes out. And then the ELT. So the ELT, I started on it. I made sure it was in the off position there. There's a arm / off, and then there's on. I thought the toggle switch would move to the side for off, but no, I think it just stays in the arm position. Got to be careful with it because there's a G sensor in there. If it gets knocked around, it might activate. Even though I disconnected the antenna cable on the right, which is just hand tight with the screw, and then the wiring going to the switch in front, which there's 4 wires for some reason. I thought there'd be 2. It just came out by hand. So the next step is, this is a Artex 200, by the way. Okay. And ELT is free. ELT is right here. And I gotta be careful not to knock it around. There's my back panel, which came out easily since I installed a new one. Now I got ELT out. I gotta get an Allen wrench. I think it's a 3/32. I looked it up. There are some videos online about how to take out the KX155. I didn't find any on the Artex 200, but it looked simple, just being a bracket that snapped in there. So I got the 3/32 out already. See how easy this thing comes out. So there's a hole in the middle. You gotta stick to right size Allen. Make sure it's not stripped or anything. See how many turns it takes. Half, 1, 2, half, 3 turns, 3.5. It started moving. 4 turns, 4.5. 5, half, 5.5 or 6 turns. It's at the edge here. Oh, came out pretty simple. Oh boy. Okay. I now have my head unit, my radio out here. My Bendix King KX155 TSO. And yeah, going to get it functionally tested and see what happens, and then I'll continue on the annual from there. Hopefully I won't have to do any work to this radio, and the ELT battery should be able to be replaced. Although I did look it up on Artex's website, and they don't service the 200 anymore. There's no more manuals for it, and they haven't made batteries since 2019. So hopefully there are some aftermarket batteries or something that's certified that I could put in here. If not, I might need to upgrade it. But AME is going to decide on it in the end. And yeah, this was pretty old. Well, not pretty old. It's 2003, this ELT. So for an ELT, it's the second one that aircraft had in its life. We'll see if we'll be able to service it or not. Anyways, if you want to make any more YouTube videos, comment below.